Hey guys, Jeffries here and welcome to Hey guys, Jeffries here. I should probably stop saying that as it now says it at the start of every video, but there you go. Welcome back to City Skylines, and you might have noticed we are on the menu screen. Why is that? Well, if you've just joined us from my Cities in Motion 2 video, first of all, hello and welcome, hope you enjoyed that one. Second of all, you have a vague idea of what I'm about to say. Langston, which is the city that we were working on, I did eventually name it, but I did all that off camera. And it's kind of pointless telling you all that really, to be honest, because I'm going to be changing it now. I had to go into, I wouldn't say cheat mode, I had to go into a mode where I gave myself unlimited money because I screwed around with the budget a little bit and started using that city as more of a test bed because I felt like I needed to restart anyway. There was a lot of changes that I made in a small space of time because I'd taken time off making videos. There was a lot that you guys missed out on. Excuse me, I'm also ill at the moment. I have a bit of a cold, so you'll have to excuse my voice and my occasional throat clearing. We'll gloss over that for now. So yes, what was I saying? We're restarting, that's the one. We're going to start a brand new city, so I'm not going to waste too much time if I can help it. I like the look of this one actually, Two Rivers. I did Green Plains before, and that one's fine, but you've got this huge body of water that you have to build over, whereas with Two Rivers, you have two rivers. There's no boat connection, but I think I can actually live with that. Should we call it Westwood? No, let's call it West. I don't really want to call it Langston again. We'll call it Westwood for now, and you guys can give me some suggestions in the comments as to what I should rename this as. But we're going to get started. I'm really eager to get going again. I've got loads of unique mods and assets to try out. There's a couple more mods that I want to get. If you think there's any mods on the Steam Workshop that you think I should install, again, drop a comment, let me know. Always happy to try things out. I'm keeping Langston as a test bed, so if you guys suggest a mod, I will test it on there first, just to make sure that everything works absolutely fine. And if it does, then of course I'll incorporate it into this. But overall, I'm really excited about getting going again. It'll be nice to actually build a city from scratch. I'm going to be quite boring to start with though. And this is one of the experiments I was doing where I enabled unlimited money, because I rebuilt the entire city of Langston. You might remember we had the Woodland District. That bit I left largely untouched, apart from a couple new links to the airport system that I built. I also had Prospect and the area above Prospect, which I've forgotten the name to. They remained basically the same. The one area that did change though was downtown and all of the areas around there. I demolished the lot, completely rebuilt it in a grid pattern, and it would have worked apart from the fact that I didn't check my budget panel before I started. So I went from having plus $6 million to minus $6 million fairly quickly. Let's ignore that for now. Oh, I forgot to change my... Oh, that's stupid of me. Let me try that again. I've got to take it out of unlimited money. Oh dear. Schoolboy error. But yes, I ended up losing a ton of money, and so the only way I could keep the city going was to turn it into unlimited money. And at that point I decided it was probably a good idea to use that one as a test bed city and to actually start again. Do I have all these mods installed? I believe I do. This one I want to change, I think. Excuse me. Is this the Traffic Plus? Yeah. I think I'm missing a button on here though that other people... Oh, there you go. Road Customizer tool. That's what I wanted. New road types and textures. I wanted that as well. Realistic speeds. I also want that. There we go. They're the ones I was looking for. So yes, now I can start a new game. Two Rivers... Springfield. Okay, we'll keep it at Springfield for now. But if you want me to change the name, then drop some suggestions. Any districts that I build, any areas of the city, even buildings. If you want me to rename them, then drop me a suggestion. I am still keeping up the idea of donators get citizens named after them. I will revise that slightly because I think I sort of introduced it a little too early without warning. So I'm going to have another think about that. But the idea is still there. If you want a citizen named after you and anything to do with that particular citizen, then you can donate to my PayPal via the link, which is hopefully in the description. Or you can visit my Patreon page, which should also be in the description, and have a look at that. I'm also planning on setting up a website. In fact, my website might even be live by the time you're watching this, in which case you can head over there and check that out. Again, if it's ready, the link will be in the description. If it's not ready, then there won't be a link in the description, so don't panic. It will be ready in the very, very near future. And that's a place where you'll be able to go to see everything Jeffries related. So my Twitter will be on there, my Facebook, my YouTube channel, my Twitch stream schedule, any ways you can support me, donate to me, contact me. It will all be on one medium so that you guys can just go to one place rather than having to dot across all different websites. So that's hopefully going to improve the ability to contact one another and be able to work on ideas. That's what I wanted. Road customizer tool. Awesome. That's my phone. What does my phone want? Oh, that's alright. It's nothing important. Anyway, where are we? Let's get rid of that. In fact, yeah, I want to get rid of that. Let's just build this connection over here for now, and we'll do the one-way system. So let's go up to there, go along to... Where's the water? All the way over there. So let's just do this for now. To there, and then... Nope, needs to go over one more. Would hope if I could get it right. Oh no, maybe I was right. Might be actually a better idea to do it like... Oh, that's not straight. I'm wasting all my money already. There, and then draw that one over. There we go. Just ignore all those mistakes. That was take one. Yes, so now we're going to build some cross roads in the right place. In the right place. There we go. So we'll have one there. One here. Another one here. I can never count it. I always get it wrong. Every single time. There. And now do some zoning. So we want all that residential, residential, commercial, commercial, residential, residential. And we'll have industrial around the outside for now. This will all change. This is just temporary whilst we get set up. Power station, we'll go for the old windmills. They seem to work best. We'll just bunch a couple together like that. Water. I'm tempted to put one of these in, actually. This is a mod that I downloaded. You place it roadside, so I'd place it there, for example. And then you can actually power everything in one go. And then water it. Like that. Like that. I'm going to go for the Corrales method and basically follow the road layout. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be pretty good. Like that. And the final one like that. There we go. And we've got some buildings springing up, which is fantastic. The only problem is they're springing up in an area where there's no power supply yet, which is not so fantastic. But I'm sure eventually that will sort itself out. How are we doing for time in this episode? We're only 8 minutes in. Oh my goodness. In that case, we better get some citizens moving in soon. Oh, yes. Power jumps across, and now all this is powered. Fantastic. Brilliant. So we should have some citizens moving in shortly. I'm going to explore this slightly. Yes, this is what I wanted it to be. Fantastic. You can turn it on. Maybe it's not quite as detailed as I wanted it to be, but you can decide what vehicles can and can't use this road. Why is that doing that? No. I'm perfectly happy knowing... Yes, I know what that does, thank you. So yes, sorry, where was You can choose what different types of vehicles can use this, so citizens, police, emergency, hearses and all that stuff. And you can really specify down to a very detailed level what vehicles can and can't use that road. So that means we can actually have excuse me, there's my throat again. We can have specific roads that only emergency services can use, for example. And I think that's a really, really cool idea. Right, I can't plan out districts yet, can I? No, I cannot. How far away am I from 420? Not too far away then. We've got people starting to move in. I wonder if these trucks are going to... Nope, they're exporting stuff. I wonder where they're exporting from. Wouldn't it be cool if you could just, outside of the 9-tile boundary, or even outside of the entire city boundary, if you could just see other buildings starting to spring up and other cities beginning to generate? That would be cool. Maybe being able to trade with neighbours. Bit like, I want to say Cities XL, and I think that had that system installed, where you could actually interact with other cities. Even though they weren't player controlled, you could still trade with them. I think that's a pretty cool idea. But then this is a very moddable game, so there might even be someone working on that as we speak. Apparently there is an update coming out soon for this, which will include tunnels, and I know that tunnels were going to be one of the first mods to be introduced, so I am looking forward to that. That should be pretty cool. Oh, that does go straight ahead. Cool. Let's turn off traffic lights. They haven't got traffic lights. What's that I'm seeing? Oh, speed signs. It's alright, I'm slow. I'm drugged up to the eyeballs at the moment trying to shake off this cold, so you'll have to forgive me if I start speaking absolute gibberish. That's just what I do. Right. People are moving in. We very nearly hit our first objective. The next objective for me is to start making a profit, and actually we've already reached that one by the look of it. So I'm happy with that too. Can't change anything apart from the budget for water and electricity. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. Very sorry about that. I did one of those ones where you breathe in and choke on your own air. Oh well. Right, where were we? I was talking about budget. Yeah, I can't afford to spend much on my budget at the moment. We are starting to make money though, so that's cool. I could possibly fast forward, but I don't like the idea of fast forwarding. I like to see people actually moving in. We have many residents. We do over here. 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, 3 out of 4. That's 4 households apparently. That's 2 houses in one, semi-detached, but apparently that's 4 households. Don't ask me how that works. Apparently it just does. Okay, still haven't really seen anyone driving into the city, which is a bit disappointing. But I've pretty much decided that all of this area here is going to become dense, really heavily built up, sort of commercial, residential, and definitely office space. Most of the offices I'd say would be on the riverbank here. I think that's a really cool place for it. I mean, just look at that. It's a lovely place for just a little road going across the front there. We'll have a big suburban area around this lake. The airports, I might actually put the airports down here on this island. Go for like a city airport, London City Airport kind of vibe, where the actual runways aren't that far away from high-rise buildings. As I found out to my cost in Flight Simulator once upon a time, but that's another story. We got 2 Big Bite restaurants right next door to each other. Big Bites is like the McDonald's of this game. Look at that. We've got 5 in this city already. That's a lot. And I saw, yeah, Frank's Fish Stick is over here, and I think... Yeah, he's got one over there as well. So his trailers are parked over here, and they have to come all the way down here to pick up his goods. Frank likes to expand his business, but... Oh, he's got one there too. And we got loads of ice cube factories. There's another fish stick factory. Goods Unlimited, box factory. Is that Goods? No, it's not Goods Unlimited. I saw another Goods Unlimited just now. There's another stick factory. Ready to wear, ready to wear. Goods Unlimited, Ice Cube Factory. Another ready to wear, another Ice Cube Factory. So Ice Cube's getting his money's worth at least. That's good to see. Right, can I expand? Can I afford to expand? I'd say I could afford to expand. Let's make this a bigger grid. See if I can go right the way down. Let's go to there. Really try and build up this population. There, like that. No, I've done the same one twice. There we go. There, like that. There, like that. Oh, and there you go. We're out of money. But that's cool, because I can reach this target and get loads more money. I can now get garbage, healthcare, education, taxes, loans, and all of these buildings. Awesome. Let's use that money that we've just got to actually build the rest of this area here, because I'm going to lose a lot of money for this idea, but I think it needs to be done now. I'm actually going to de-zone pretty much everything, especially the ones around the edge of the roads here. And you know, this original setup was always going to be temporary. The reason I'm doing this now rather than later is because I want to put industrial in this area here and in this area here, like so. I then want to put commercial. Alright, we'll do one more industrial. I want to do commercial in this block. So actually I think pretty much all these buildings get to stay. And we'll put some commercial in this block too. And then all the rest of this is going to be residential. Like that. So the houses are going to be as far away from industrial as possible, and also as close to the water as possible. So I imagine this is high land value. We're also going to throw in, let me see. Do I want a Pavilion Academy? One of these is very, very cheap. That's got a capacity of 300, that's got a capacity of 300. That costs 160 a week. That costs 160 a week. So actually there's no difference between those. What about this one? 480 a week. That's a high school. Don't want a high school. Alright, we're going to go for the elementary school. Maybe the Pavilion Academy, just because it sounds nicer. It sounds like a really cool place to go to school. This one, it's a recycle centre. It actually outputs power as well. So we're going to pop that down. And it's also very cheap. Only costs 1,250. Even though its upkeep is quite expensive, it should be okay. So we'll pop that down there. And it's actually got trees around it too, which is pretty cool. It generates power, so it shouldn't really struggle to get power. There we go. You can see all these buildings, they need to get rid of their garbage, so that's become quite a crucial thing. These buildings themselves should start... If I demolish all this, I do kind of need this to start being rebuilt. I've definitely rezoned it all. There you go, we've got some buildings popping up. I need some more... Let's take that one out, we'll put that as commercial, we'll take that one out and put that as residential, because I definitely need my population to start rising. I am already regretting this. And yeah, I'm already regretting this. Can I take out a loan? I did not want to do that this early in the game, but I'm going to have to, otherwise I'm going to fail epically. So I'm going to take out a loan. I should say as well, at this point guys, I will be doing a lot of work off camera as well as on camera. If I say I'm going to have something up and running by the next episode, chances are that will be the case, along with other things. And that's just something really that sometimes things are best done off camera. It can get a bit boring just watching me doing the same thing over and over. So there are some things I will be doing off camera. Hopefully you guys can understand that. I'm sure you guys can understand that. Can't be a massive big deal. I just think it's better sometimes to do things like that. Alright, those buildings are now powered. I need my population to rise again. I knew I would regret this at some point. But at least, you know, cars can come in, they can come round. I might build a little road there, just so that they... Yeah, if I do that, and then I can de-zone that. Don't really know why that's gone into that weird shape. There must be a slope or something. Yeah, it's a bit of a slope. I'll have to work on that. I've got a terraforming mod as well, so I can work on that. Okay, we've pretty much reached the end of this episode. I'm pleased to be back. I said this in my Cities in Motion video. I am pleased to be back. I'm looking forward to seeing what the these games hold for me now, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I've been heavily inspired by lots of different people. So now it's just a question of actually getting on and doing it. Hopefully you guys are pleased that I'm back as well. Don't forget to drop comments as to what you want this city to be called. The best one will be chosen. If you see someone else's comment that you like the look of as well, give it a thumbs up, because I will be counting votes. I won't just be going for ones that I like. I will be going for what you guys think looks best as well. So if someone puts a comment and you're struggling to come up with an idea yourself, just give their comment a thumbs up, and that could end up being the one that gets chosen, and you'd have played a part in that. So yeah, that would be really, really cool if you could do that. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed watching it, and take one last look at what currently is called Springfield, because in the next episode I imagine this would look quite different. Thanks for watching guys, and until next time, I will see you soon.